It's your boy Burn One. Y'all go ahead and subscribe, hit the notification bell, put it on your Snapchats, your Facebooks, your Instagrams, whatever. Share it, keep it going. And I want to talk to y'all about your kids. Something a lot of people don't seem to wrap their brains around. Me as a parent, I have to admit, I never got everything right on the first time around. Um, I didn't have all the knowledge or whatever. Due to the fact that I did have younger siblings and everything, that made it a little bit easier for me to understand how to bring up a kid, so to speak, or whatever. Because I got three sisters, and I'm the only boy. So, I mean, it was different, just coming around girls all your life. I was raised by my mother and my grandmother, really. My father wasn't really around and all that shit. So I really didn't have nobody to show me how to be a man. So I got everything from a woman's perspective. So when it comes to shit like that, I got a daughter and a son. So at this time, my daughter, she getting older and everything. Boys liking her. She's beautiful. I mean, drop dead gorgeous. Um, I still can't believe that, I helped create that. I just look at it, I just be flabbergasted, like, wow, how did I do that? Her mother's a great person. She's a beautiful woman. Um, I have to actually just thank the moms. You get what I'm saying? Like, without the moms, it wouldn't be too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, upbringing of the kids, because nowadays most kids are being raised up by grandparents. So you don't find too many common situations to where, you just got a mother being a real mother. I mean, every waking day and every sleeping night, she just think about them kids all the time. And as fellas, we got to understand that we got to give women credit for this, because it's not too many men that actually got this situation going on, but unless they're a single parent themselves. But most guys, I have to admit, we just like rabid animals sometimes. We just come make babies and some niggas take off. Don't get me wrong, man. I wish I could spend every waking day with my baby, you know what I mean? But I do understand that everything don't revolve around me, and it's very important to understand that when you have kids, it's about compromise, it's about sacrifice, it's about you understanding that it's not about you no more. You know what I mean? You can't afford to have those bad relationships with your kids' mothers and kids' mother, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? You can't afford that. Y'all got to be cohesive together. Y'all got to coexist together for that kid. And both of y'all just beefing back and forth with each other don't really help the situation. And real talk, man, like I've been through it before. It was a time where I was angry and I was just giving it to my baby moms, and I was talking shit to them, treating them like shit and all that. And I forgot the one major thing was it was all about the baby. It wasn't about me and my personal relationship with that female. Yes, our relationship has to be good. I mean, because we can't raise a kid together, beefing with each other, because all it does is draw a wedge between both parties, and that's not healthy for the baby. But if you fucking fortunate enough, man, and you can wake up and spend time with your baby every day, and you got your baby every day, I understand it's a job. Don't get me wrong. Not like a job like you get paid for it and it's like that. No, it's not like a job in that sense. But I mean, like, it's not easy. I mean, because a lot of times babies don't talk until they get to that point, and then they can tell you. But when they get the teenage years, man, it's just like, man, I wish they could go back to being little, man, straight up. Because I look at my daughter like that, I'm like, wow. And my son is 4. He's 4 years old. He's to my waistline now. He's a big little dude right there. And I gotta admit, I'm kind of scared for him in this environment, in this world that we living in, because ain't no telling what could happen, man. And if I'm dead and gone, you know what I mean, I won't be able to protect them. Not at all. I ain't gonna be able to protect them from everything anyway, but it's always good for them to be able to come to daddy if they feel scared, or go to their parents. So it's always important to just always remember, ain't nobody gonna love you like your kids love you, man. I don't give a fuck who you are. You may think your mama love you more. She might love you a lot, but ain't nobody gonna idolize you like your kids. And that's why it's important. Even to me, spend more times with your kids, as much as you can. Don't let that stop you. It don't matter what you got going on in your life. Spend that time with that kid. You never know. That might actually be your nexus and your peace and your understanding all at one time. I mean, it can be very therapeutic if you see it that way. But I know a lot of parents, they see it as a job. They see it as, oh, I'm babysitting. Now, if you thinking that you babysitting your own kid, for one, you got a big problem wrong with you. There's no such thing. You only babysit kids that you didn't make. And listen, I dated girls with, kids before and everything, so I always had practice in between. And don't get me wrong, all kids are difficult in their own way. I mean, some want less than others and some want too much. But, when it comes to them little kids, I always put the real little kids first. And it's very important to put all the kids on the same plateau, make all of them feel special. Don't make one feel better than the next. To make sure that every kid try to get along as much as they possibly can. Don't get me wrong, you're going to have sibling rivalry. You're going to have them fucking arguing and screaming at each other. I mean, trust me, if you ain't there yet, parents, you will get there. Trust me, you're going to be wanting to pull your fucking hair out because it's going to get real. And you just going to be like, I'm sick of this. I'm going to kill them all and I'm going to hide them somewhere. That's just how you thinking. But that don't mean you're going to do it. But that's how you're going to feel and that's what you're going to think. But throughout it all, through everything, though, ain't nothing better than your kids. I don't give a fuck. Ain't no relationship better than your kids. Ain't no amount of money better than your kids, because you can have everything in the world and be missing that kid and you will not be happy. Hell, we even know the richest people in the world ain't the happiest because, hell, they just having kids to get a thrill or find some excitement these days. But for us lower income people, it's better that we keep our families together. It's better that we build, togetherness in our families, especially us black folks. We got to build togetherness in our families so when our kids get older, they won't know what not being there is like and what togetherness is not like, So, I mean, you teach them while they early. You show them that family's important. You show them family first above all, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. But always understand that you can't protect them for everything. All you can do is guide them into the right direction. That's all you can do as a parent, and hope that they make the right decisions. But until that day, you cherish every day like it's your last, because you never know what can happen in this unsure world we're living in. So when it comes down to it, man, all men, I'm talking to y'all, stay strong for your babies. Be there for them. Don't just spend money on them, because it's not just about money. Some baby moms make you feel like that, but it's about time. Make effort with that baby. And I swear your relationship with your baby mom and your kid will be totally different. Because you can't buy love with money. I don't give a fuck who you are. That kid care about your time and seeing you and knowing who their father is or who their mother is. So don't ever sell yourself short thinking that, I get my baby when they're 18, it'll be different. They ain't gonna know you then, nigga. They ain't gonna know you then. They gonna be fucking grown. They gonna be like, man, fuck this nigga. Who the fuck this nigga think he is? Gonna hit me up on Snapchat, talk about, hey, get the fuck out of here. That's how they gonna think. That's how they gonna feel about you. So it's very important now that you get there and you put them under your wing and you spend time with them, whether you got money or you don't. You spend that time because it's very valuable and it creates memories. People create memories with your kids. That's how important they are. You want to be able to give them something they can tell their kids one day about you. You just don't want to be a blank story that nobody has a story about. Even, I don't know. I don't really know nothing about them because you never wasn't really around. You don't want your kid to do that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not perfect as a parent, but I do. I would really like, to have it my way all the time. But it's just not like that. It takes two to raise a kid, the mother and the father, and nobody should fuck that up. No way, shape, or form. I don't care what you got going on. And as the kid's parents, it's important that you stick together versus anybody that's going against your union and your kid that could threaten your kid. Put your kid first. Listen, it's not about you no more. It's all about your kid and how you bring them up. So if they going out there gunning people down and all that crazy shit, or they go off to college and be smart, guess what? You were the reason that got them there. You showed them the way along the way, so they went lost. You were being a parent. You guided them. So we don't do it for recognition. We do it because we want to see them have a better life than we did when we was younger, and that's what's important. So give them all the values that you didn't have, all the principles and morals that you didn't have as a kid, and give it to them and watch them flourish. Just don't save them from everything as well. Kids will put themselves in weird predicaments to where you feel like you have to save them, but they won't learn if you always saving them. That's real life. But like I say, as long as your kid is, younger or whatever, enjoy that time, because trust me, it only gets harder as they get older. That's real life. And for any fathers out there that got little girls, whew, well, I feel bad for you, buddy. It's gonna be real. Every little boy, every little boy gonna seem like he got his eye on your little girl, and it ain't nothing you can do about it. But all you can do is be like, well, I'll fuck that little kid up. He fuck with my daughter. Yeah, that's what you say until she hit high school, and that's when it get real. And that's when little Tommy gonna want to come over and be doing studying, and that's when you gonna really be tight in the ass about shit. But I don't even want to put that on y'all yet. That's a lot to take down right now, especially if your kids are younger in age. But all the people with teenagers and stuff, y'all already know what we going through, and that's how vicious it is with that. I don't even want to think about it. Gosh, but I know with my son, I got a good long time before he thinking about liking girls and all that. So that's my second chance. I could do it super right this time because he's a little boy, and I don't want him to be like me. I want him to be successful. I want him to strive for his goals and his dreams and not be afraid to do it. You know what I mean? So it's my job as a father to put that in him, and I mean, it's no other way to do that. I mean, the parents got to work together, and then you help the kid. You get what I'm saying? You got the kid, but if you ain't got guidance, don't try to run up on your kid trying to give them something to believe in. It's not gonna happen. So you got to give them something to respect. If you don't ask why they don't respect you. Just understand that you ain't giving them nothing to respect. All right. All right, y'all go ahead. Y'all tune into this. Y'all go ahead, share it, because I know a lot of people need to know about kids and all that extra shit. Y'all go ahead. Y'all click on this, hit the notification bell, hit all, fucking share it with all your friends, and just keep this shit going, man. Keep this video running. Keep it, them numbers up on it, man, and just understand that I'm coming from a very, very relatable place. You get what I'm saying? That I ain't talking about nothing that I can't go through or I didn't go through. You get what I'm saying? Everything I talk to y'all, I've actually experienced in my life. So I'm not one of these people that just pick something off a piece of paper and just give it to y'all. Fuck that. It comes from my heart and my mind, and I felt like it was worth sharing. So if y'all can relate to this, y'all hit like and subscribe and share, man. This is your boy from Burn One Productions. Y'all go ahead, subscribe. See